What's up, boys? Ladies and gentlemen, today I have a treat for you. I mean, wow. Get ready. You may remember a few months ago, I made a video on this Roblox streamer named Pow Envy, who kind of always has a completely disgusting and putrid room. Ever since I made that video, I haven't really been able to stop thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't believe that somebody could live like this. So today, we're taking a look back at it again. There's been a lot of new developments in his life. He's actually recently moved out into a home, which you'd think would be a chance to start anew, but no, it did not happen. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you ever let your room get to this degree of messy. I would hope not. If so, I'm gonna need you to unsubscribe respectfully. But if not, you should subscribe because we're trying to hit 1 million by the end of the year, in case you were unaware. Anyway, with that being said, enjoy the video, boys.
Counting how many roaches I have before I move out on the 1st. I found this guy at the bottom of the staircase. Yucky. Anyway, I checked this trap we have. There's a couple in there, but you know, put it back where it belongs. This one was in the bathroom. I actually got this one myself earlier today. I stepped on it with my foot and down she goes. Now the bathroom does need to get cleaned up. You can see why they're living here. The carpets get wet and they just live in them. Like this guy right here, who also tried to live in the wet carpets. But I got him too. Nobody escapes my wrath. Now this is the little towel closet in the bathroom. I'm not gonna go in there, it smells like poison. Also, I had a girl over the other day and we were sitting on my bed and she saw a roach crawl away. She pointed it out to me, so that was embarrassing. Also, I do have to clean up some of this food because this is kind of what they eat. Obviously they eat food. So I knocked over that spaghetti bowl. This coffee spilled all over the floor. And it even ruined the Pokemon card. Can you see it under there? That's a Pokemon card.
If he actually had a girl over, that's pretty insane. I kind of respect the amount of nonchalant required to just like not clean your disgusting roach-filled room at all before a girl comes over. Like, I'm honestly at a loss for words. I don't even know how many roaches that was. I was too busy just being shocked at what I was seeing to even count how many roaches were in the video.
It's time for the room update. Oh, did I trick you? My hair is still shaved. Now the rats, of course, are doing wonderful. I love them so much and they love me. Now the room has gotten a little messy again. I don't know who let that happen, but anyway, this banana is still kind of moist, which is kind of weird, kind of quirky. It has been a while. Also, I found this spaghetti sitting around. Have a listen. Isn't that good ASMR? I think it sounds great. Moving on, I have filled up my trash can and my secondary trash can, which was a Panera bag. It's kind of overflowed. With no trash can, it kind of leaves me with no room to put anything. Look at that ramen. What's growing in there? I picked up some of the larger bags, the stuff that's easy to take down. That way I can just get some slow progress when cleaning the room. You know, this really is a process for me because my stairs are big. Now, I did throw away some of the rat litter. Whenever I clean the rat litter box, I kind of just leave it and I forget about it, but it started to smell, so I had to take it down. Anyway, that's all for today.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm like watching this just wincing. I wish I had a face cam on so you guys could see my face right now, but I'm literally just like, it's so hard to watch. When he zooms in on the spaghetti and the ramen, I almost had to look away, dude. It was too gross. It's how you know he's not faking it. Like, some people might think this is fake, but it's definitely not, because ramen and like spaghetti doesn't just kind of get like that. Like, it's gotta be there for like a while. His rats are probably in heaven though, dude. They're living in their optimal environment. They're literally gonna start another plague, I'm guessing. Give it 2 months, okay? Don't let those things out of the room and they will start another plague.
Taking a girl on my first ever date as a Roblox streamer. I picked her up in my car and I brought her to Denny's.
This isn't a date.
She said it wasn't a date, but we held hands, so I consider it a date, and I think I'm in love with her. I tried to hold her hand a couple times and she pulled away. I think she was just nervous. I showed her my Fortnite dance skills and she didn't seem too impressed, and she kept asking, "Jacob, there's people around. Why are you doing this?" But I just think it shows my quirkiness. I got mac and cheese and she got a 4-course meal. I wasn't really hungry, but I like to treat her. Anyway, she wanted to call an Uber, which I didn't like, so I convinced her to drive home with me. Anyway, I brought her to my house, which was actually an Airbnb because I didn't want to show her my messy room. So I brought her to my Airbnb. Look, isn't she so pretty? We're at my Airbnb. This is so much fun. I showed her my room.
What's wrong with you?
I got the cheapest Airbnb I could find, so they didn't do much cleaning, but it is what it is.
Okay, no, I refuse to believe that last shot is even physically possible. Like, he obviously put all that trash there, but does this guy just like radiate an aura of garbage that he just brings with him wherever he goes? Any room he steps in within like 2 hours is like just filled to the brim with trash? Is that how it works? I'm not gonna lie, guys, I think this guy might be a genius. I think it might all be a marketing tactic, a marketing ploy, and you know, like comment and rage bait and all that stuff, which I'm falling directly into. But you know what? It is what it is, man. It's still entertaining, so at the end of the day, I don't care. Someone save this lady, though, okay? So somebody seriously help her out. She said she wanted to call an Uber, and he didn't even let her do it, so I'm a little bit terrified for her.
Cleaning my carpets so the roaches have nothing else to eat. I keep finding roaches in my room. They crawl out from under my bed, and I think they're coming out to eat the stains on the carpet. That right there, that is puke. That's gotta get cleaned up too. My brother threw a party and someone threw up on my floor and I just never cleaned it, so it kind of just dried up and crusted. I don't really have any carpet cleaner and I don't want to pay for cleaners, so I know you're supposed to like pat stuff down when you first spill it. So I figure if I just get it wet again, I can just dab it then. So I got the stains wet, the big ones, and I'm gonna put the shirt down and I'm gonna pat it down a little bit just to try and get some of the staining out. So I don't know what to do about this one though. This thing is like rock solid. I don't know what it was. I think I might have stepped on a ketchup packet. So that's kind of bad and it made my fingers sticky. Anyway, guys, stop saying my carpet's dirty. It's pretty much good now, so, you know, see ya.
Yeah, it looks great to me, man. Honestly, I can't spot any stains, any flaws whatsoever. Honestly, in all things considered, his room in this video is probably the cleanest, if not one of the cleanest times I've seen it. Like, I think it's actually pretty good right now. You know, he, like Leo's mom, seemed to do this thing where he likes to pan down to his feet in every single video. This guy, though, unlike Leo's mom, who wears socks, just kind of walks around barefoot. I mean, I guess it is his room, but still, like, I would not want to be walking around barefoot on that carpet. Just saying, you know what I mean? I'm wearing like a hazmat suit at the least. He really likes showing us his dogs, though, which, you know, I can't really get behind that. I'm not too big of a feet guy.
The maids are back. They're here to clean my room again. So let's get started with the before. This is how the room's currently looking. Not that bad, but like I said, I am moving out. So I went ahead and went to Starbucks, but while I was there, I saw a GameStop and I realized, wow, I want to have a PS5. So I bought a PS5, but I also bought my stepdad one. It's his birthday. I'm a good son. So, you know, cheers, my friends. Now the maids are hard at work. You can see they've cleaned up the kitchen really well. And I was like, man, you guys have done such a good job. And look at all this trash they took down from my room. This is a lot of trash, guys. I felt kind of bad that they have to clean my toxic wasteland of a room. So, you know, thumbs up, but you deserve more than that. So I gave them each $100. I thought it would make things right. I still feel like it was kind of messed up. They had to clean all that. And I don't even know if $100 was enough, but it's all I got from the bank. So it is what it is. Now, here's the after. The room looks really good now. The room is actually it's stunning. I don't even know if I want to move out anymore, but my parents still want me to pay rent, and I refuse to pay rent, so I won't be living here anymore. However, the room does look good. Move out day is on the 1st.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. The $100, it's a nice thought and all, but they're gonna definitely need way more than that for what you made them clean. I mean, look at that. Look at the first frame. Just like... How does it even happen? I just don't understand. He obviously knows what he's doing though, guys. I mean, think about it, all right? This video got 262,000 likes, right? And now look, he's able to buy 2 PS5s, one for him and one for his dad. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that carpet stain at the end was just like a pile of poop. When he panned over it for a second there, I actually thought that there was just like straight up poop on the floor. I'm like, oh, the maids, they missed a spot a little bit.
What I've learned from living on my own as a Roblox streamer. Now, a lot of the things that I've learned have come in phases. First things first is dishes. Unless you want to bring your stuff down twice a day and wash them, you need a lot of dishes to maintain being able to eat whenever you want. This is a big deal to me. I eat a lot of food. As you can see, I've got a lot of pizza and some Chipotle. What's in here? What is it? Ooh, I think that used to be mac and cheese, but I don't know what you'd call it now. Maybe blue mac and cheese. Anyway, my big issue with Starbucks, guys, I've only had this here for a week and it's already just completely molded. This is now not safe to drink. which is just kind of annoying. If you have any suggestions on how to make your coffee last longer, let me know. A big deal also is now that I don't live with my mom's no longer taking my stuff down for me. Usually she would help me out with cleaning my room. And why are there Takis on the floor? I'm not going to pick that up. I'm just going to, like, come on, get real. Also, a really important fact before I let you guys go is if you're going to live on your own, get some pets. They'll keep you lonely or not lonely through the good and the hard times, and that's what these Madagascar hissing cockroaches have done for me. They keep me really motivated, and yeah, that's it. Later.
Dude, he literally moved houses. He's in an entirely new room. He has like a chance for a completely fresh start here, right? He could really turn his life around, start a new leaf, but no, he's just deciding to do the exact same thing as before. He already has a Taki stain on his brand new carpet. That's all I'm gonna say is you are not getting that security deposit back. It's just not happening. There's no way. This honestly just reminds me so much of XQC's setup. I used to watch XQC a lot, and he would always, like, every now and then do kind of a setup overview, like, of his mess that he would have and him cleaning it and whatever, and it would always start piling up extremely fast. He would get to a new place and it would instantly be messy within like 2 days. You could consider this a talent, honestly, being able to get it messy this quickly. He eats so many Takis.
Why I shower only once a week as a Roblox streamer. Showering once a week has a lot of benefits. Like, my hair gets so dry so easily. Look at all this dandruff. If I showered more than once a week, it would get so dry from the hot water. And look at my clothes. You see how many clean clothes I have in here? It's because I never wear them. I only change my shirt when I shower. And if I'm not showering, I'm not changing my shirt. And nobody notices, believe me, I do it all the time. Nobody can ever tell that I'm not showering. And don't even get me started on underwear. I only have 3 pairs of underwear in here, plus the one I'm wearing. I kind of like how the underwear gets all moist and it makes you feel like you've always got like a warm blanket on. So honestly, wearing your underwear for multiple days on end is actually a move. Like, I'm telling you, trust me.
Okay, I'm pausing it after that underwear thing. What do you mean your underwear gets moist after a few days of you wearing it? And on top of that, he likes it. He thinks it feels like a warm blanket, which I can't attest to that because I've never worn my underwear so long that it starts to get moist. So for all I know, it might feel great to have your underwear be moist and be a wet blanket on you, but I will probably never find that out. And you know what? I think that's okay with me. I really don't have a problem with that. Look what this guy said in the comments though. I agree. The odor is like a force field and scares all my bullies away. That's pretty smart.
1 month of living in my own house as a Roblox streamer. Now, my roommate's installing scratch pads on the floor because my toenails always get caught on the carpet. Thank you, Honor. Now, there is a vacuum down here, but you guys know I don't like cleaning. My roommate Honor actually has OCD, so she does all the cleaning for me. I got myself a new keyboard as well as a move-in present because I always got cheap ones because I'd spill coffee and break them, but I've stopped doing that now. Also, you might notice there's a lot less food on my desk. That's because my roommate Honor claims to have an allergy to mold, which means that she always cleans it up. I disagree. Now, the fridge is broken, so of course we just leave the food out on the counter because there's no point in putting it in. We've got the hot dogs, the deli meat, the frozen pizza, which I guess you could say isn't very frozen anymore, but it cooks just fine. We've got some leftover cat food, which actually has a good texture. It tastes like Vienna sausage. And we've got the cheese, which the longer you leave it out, the more it turns into blue cheese. It tastes good. Also, we figured out that if you just leave the door and the window open at night, you save on energy and you get bugs inside the house. So it's a win-win.
Dude. This guy is a genius. I'm not gonna lie. He is a comedic genius at the end of the day. I hope his roommate doesn't actually have OCD because that seems just like a nightmare scenario for her. Like, imagine having OCD and having to live with this guy. I would want nothing less in my life, I don't think. But hey man, he's in a new house, okay? It did get kind of messy kind of fast, but there's still time. He can still turn this around, all right? He still has a chance to turn over a new leaf. So, but with that, I think I'm gonna end the video because I have seen more than enough for today, honestly, and I also have to leave. So thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both of which are at DimeSoEpic. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.